Hello, St Mary's. Don't even remember me, but I'm Mother Mitzi. We've got a special guest with us today for our first online assembly. It's Peggy Woolley, who lives with Father Bruce, don't you? And I needed Peggy Woolley because I'm going on a special journey today, because today we're talking about All Saints and saints in general. And Peggy is a great detective. But when I go on a journey, I like to pack things. I've got a rucksack or a bicycle pannier. And today, because we're talking about All Saints, I packed my cross. It's got Jesus and some saints around him. But I like to be prepared when I go on a journey. So I've also got my cycle helmet and my high-vis vest. Got my walking pole. I might have to walk for a long time to find all these saints. Peggy's great, but she goes really, really fast when she's looking for things. Got my water bottle. I've got a map, the London Underground. And if we go further afield, I've got another big map, Ordnance Survey map. What else have I got? Got some of my favourite books to read when I'm on the train. I've also got a book. It's called Saints on Earth. And it tells us, this is about the books, the saints that we celebrate here in England and Wales and Scotland and Ireland. There are saints all over the world though. But this is a book that might come in handy when Peggy and I go on our little search. And I've also got my snorkel and mask, because you can't be too careful, just in case our journey takes us underwater. Peggy's saying, let's go. Peggy's been round and around searching the church for saints. Does anyone know what our church is called? Our church is called the Parish of Hornsey, for sure. The clue's in what the name of your school is, which is St Mary. And Peggy's led me to a statue of St Mary here. Our church also remembers St George, doesn't it? And our church has got a statue of St George, which we'll try and show you a bit later on. When I was with Peggy, what have you got? Peggy's found a ball for me. We were playing in the park, and I was throwing the ball up and down. And Peggy looks up a lot, don't you? She looks up an awful lot, because she's so tiny. You tiny, Peggy. Can I show them how tiny you are? She doesn't want to come and show you how tiny she is, but I think you've seen Peggy before. You know how small she is. And Peggy said to me, didn't you, in lots of woofs, we don't have to go on a really long journey to find saints. Because yes, there are lots of saints. And today, we're filming this on Tuesday, and today the church remembers a saint called Martin of Porres. He was born in Lima. And nearly every day of the year, the church remembers a certain saint. But what Peggy showed me when she was looking up, what she's looking up now, I think she's looking for a treat though. But she taught me a really, really important lesson. And she said, Mother Mitzi, you've got all these things. Yes, you did, didn't you? Yes. Mother Mitzi, you don't have to go searching to look for saints. Because, saints are a bit like, well, we've got some lovely windows here. Can you see? Got a lovely window here in church. Let's get out of the way so you can see it. Saints are a bit like windows, because they let in the light of God that's shining into our world. And it's a really, really sunny day today. We're really lucky. And saints can be a bit like the sun. They shine and they shine, even after they've died, even after beyond their lives. And they're a bit like bridges, because I love bridges. We've walked over lots of bridges today, Peggy and I. They're like bridges from us, leading us to heaven. And one thing Peggy really likes to do is she likes to sniff around trees, to see what she can find. And trees have got really deep, deep roots. And saints show us that they're rooted deeply, but they're rooted deeply in the love of God. And on my bicycle, who's got a bicycle? Has anyone got a bicycle or a scooter? I don't know if your scooter's got reflectors, but my bike's got reflectors. I've got lights. Oh, Peggy's coming to tell me something else. What do reflectors do, Peggy? Reflectors shine. And they shine light back into the darkness. And saints are a bit like that. I think I've forgotten something because Peggy's wanting my attention. Oh, like maps. Oh, see, I carry this map. Really big map. Shall I tell you how big it is? Huge. When I go walking, and I look for signs about where I want to go. There are lots of signs on the road, on footpaths, aren't they? I'm telling them, Peggy. I'll get into it. Maps. They're like signs. They point us. Who do they point us to? They point us towards God. And saints are also like letters. I think Peggy wants a treat. Is that what you're after? Because she's worked so hard today. They're like letters. They're like letters from far, far, far away. And when we learn about saints and the things that they've done, as Nina's going to tell you a bit later on, they give us clues about how perhaps we can change things that are happening now. And saints aren't always well behaved. They weren't always quiet when they should have been quiet or when we wanted them to be quiet. But like Peggy, who's sometimes a little bit noisy, aren't you? But you look up a lot. Peggy looks up a lot. And when I look up, I see all those things that I learnt about today. About the window. That's the light of God shining through our world. Like the sun. Let saints shine and shine and shine, even beyond their lives. So we're going to be joined by Nina soon. And Nina's going to tell us some more about saints. But I hope you have a really good day. And we'll say a prayer together. And shall we say the Our Father? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, St. Mary's, Peggy and I are going to sign off for a minute. Say goodbye, Peg. and we'll see you soon. Bye.